Friends, you never know who you'll touch in life. You never know how or when you'll have an impact or how important your example can be to someone else. My faith helps me understand that circumstances don't dictate my happiness or my inner peace. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. You have to be who you are in this world, no matter what. At the end of the day, my friends, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who have you lifted up? Who have you made better? It's about what you've given back to those people. I think personally a role model is a mentor, someone who you see on a daily basis and you learn from them. My faith taught me how to forgive. Faith taught me when people present themselves in a certain way, there's probably some backstory or issue or reason for the way that they are acting. It's not you, my friends. It's them. And a lot of times, it's about something that's completely out of their control. Put God first. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life, and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. And understand, to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. It's not how much you have in life. It's about what you do with what you have. That's where the success is in helping others. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. My advice is this, and it's simple. Don't just aspire to make a living. Friends, aspire to make a difference. And may God bless each and every one of you, and take good care. Bye-bye now.
Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am an author, an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version of this if you go to YouTube under channel Take Your Life Back Today show. Don't forget, I have 5 books. You can find them on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and all other major bookstores. I want you to look at something right now. Think of some major goal you want, or maybe it's one you're already working on and have experienced a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. You've experienced a lot of disappointment. Maybe you've already given up, and maybe you just need a little fun, maybe a little encouragement to get back in the game again. Well, listen to this, my friends. Here's what I want you to look at this early morning. There are some winners and there are losers, and then there are people who have not discovered how to win yet. And all they need is some coaching. All they need is some help and assistance, just a little support, like a crutch. All they need is some insight or different strategy or plan of action to make some adjustments that will open up the key to a whole new future for them. That will give them the access to unlimited power and they have within themselves. That's all that they need. And I'm here to help you. So what I want you to do is to think about something you want for you, just for you, that's real for you, that's important to you, that will give your life some special meaning and power. And I don't want you to say, I can do that. I don't want you to assume that. See, 5 or plus years ago, when I started off, and it's actually now 8 years, I would not have been able to make a mental leap that would be up to where I am right now. I don't want you to begin to just psych yourself out. No. I want you to be able to say something to yourself this early morning that will enable you to maintain a level of integrity with yourself. that when you say this, even when you face tremendous setbacks, which are always comebacks, it will be a benchmark to keep you in the game, to keep you moving forward and experimenting and readjusting your strategy and your plan of action, continuously looking for ways to win. Because, my friends, this is what I want you to always remember. So, what is that something? When you got an idea, you want to move on, you might not have the money, you might not have the education, you might not have the support or the resources you need. What is that something that can keep us going, that will enable us to act in our dream, you might ask? What's that? What's one of those keys that will begin to help us to discover the secrets of our dream? Well, I always recommend, and I live my life this way, is always to add God no matter what it is. But here's what I want you to repeat after me, please, with the power and conviction, and say, it's possible. It's all I want you to do when you look at your dream. Just to say to yourself every single day, it's possible. Just say that every day to yourself and repeat it over and over. It's possible. Because what does that do for you? See, it begins to change your belief system. So the way in which we operate, ladies and gentlemen, it's a manifestation of what we believe. That's what's possible for us. Whatever you've done up to this point, all that it really is a duplication, is a reproduction of what you believe subconsciously that you deserve and what's possible in your life. Most people operate out of their personal history, out of their memory, things they have done, things they have experienced, things they have seen, things that they have observed. What I'm suggesting to you folks this early morning is that you operate out of a larger vision of yourself. I want you to see yourself doing what you want to do, experiences what you want to experience, having what you want to have, doing what it gives your life some meaning and value. Operate out of your imagination, not your memory. Because whatever you look at, where you want to go, I wanted to warn you, you will have some conversation back here after you go through the data that you've experienced in life saying you can't do it. And so, my friends, what you want to begin to do is to ignore the inner conversation. Ignore that inner conversation. Friends, it is that simple, because I'm sure you've heard about the little devil on your shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder. The devil is your inner conversation. Well, most people, ladies and gentlemen, when something happens to them, what they do is they begin to believe that that's the way it is. That's the way it's always been, and they can't see the possibility of it being any different. Example, before April 1954, the common belief, the universal belief, because it had been tried again and again and again, people had failed. The belief was that a man was not physically capable of breaking the 4-minute barrier, that he could not run a mile in less than 4 minutes. That was the belief on the planet in April 1954. It had never been done, so everybody said it's physically impossible. But here's what happened, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up now. Roger Bannister came along and he broke the 4-minute barrier. Now, here's what's significant about that. Since that time up to that day, over 20,000 people have done it, including high school kids. What changed, you might ask? 20,000 people. That's what changed. Here's what happened when they got on the track. They knew that it had been done, and because they knew it had been done before, that it was achievable, that it can be done, that barrier can be broken. And those 20,000 people got in a race believing, knowing in their heart that someone had done it, and it's possible that it can be done. It's possible. And I'm saying that if you know anybody that had some goals, some dreams, something that they wanted to do, and they did it, then I'm saying that you know in your heart that it's someone has done it, then you can do it as well. Because it was possible for them and it's possible for you. And that, if someone can make that dream become a reality, that it's possible that you can make your dream come a reality as well. because if it's been done before, it can be done again. And don't forget the Bannister who did it originally. He went cold-footed in there and he did it. Call me, 844-405-HELP. We can help each other, take our lives back, be good to yourselves, and be good to each other. Remember, a simple smile to a total stranger can change that stranger's day in their life. It can help you in your life. It is possible. I'm possible. I'm possible. It's possible. And you can make anything possible. Just reach out to God and ask for guidance and direction. Take good care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye now. It's possible.